Hi there, my name's Jeany, and welcome back to Inside. This has very quickly became one of my favorite games ever created and ever played, and I would like to send this game off with a penultimate episode of getting all of the secrets that I've missed and not gotten, and possibly seeing if there is a different ending. So this will all be kind of jump cutted together of me getting to and finding all of these secrets in the game. I do have a guide up on the side to show me where all of them are, just because I want to get this out and not sit here and go through the entire game again, but possibly longer, just so I can see the other ending, as much as I would already love to replay this game. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into showing you all of the secrets. So, the first secret in the game is actually at this checkpoint, where you jump into the water after being chased by the dogs, and apparently if you just swim back instead of going forward, and you go down and underneath this wall, again, you can see the signature yellow cable that identifies a secret. We can go into here. This area I didn't even know could have existed. I wasn't thinking that this game could have some sort of secret to it. But lo and behold, we have found ourselves a secret. Now, I don't know fully what these are actually called. I call them secrets. They could be called orbs. They could not have a name, and it could just be community generated. However, that, my friends, was the very first secret we could have gotten in Inside, and we didn't. So, let's move on to our second one. Alright, our second secret is actually here in the cornfield. I never would have guessed something like this existed as well. But apparently, if we run through the cornfield and we keep pressing our interact button, eventually there will be a hidden vault door in the floor. So, oh, here it is. We get stopped. We found ourselves a little hatch door from the looks of things. Oh my lord, I never would have found something like this. How does someone find something like this? Do you just spam interact buttons running everywhere? Oh my lord. Here it is. It's in a red room. Man, okay. What else is here in this vault before we go and check on our next secret? Looks like nothing, actually. That lever doesn't get powered by anything, to my knowledge, so... Unless I'm completely wrong, which the comments might tell me on this video if anyone wishes to point it out, let's move on to our third secret. So, our third secret out of apparently 13 is here, back where we jumped onto all of the dead pigs in the wagon. So if we can miss the jump... no. So if we can hit that jump, apparently, instead of pushing the wagon to the right like we would to progress, if we push it over to the left, we can pull a plank off of the wall and find ourselves the secret. I want to say the pure capability of the Inside community to find all of these, man, is insanity. Okay, so now we are inside the farmhouse. We got ourselves a rope swing here. There's two directions we can go. I'm assuming we maybe want to go left. Yeah, because it... Oh, yeah, there's our yellow cable. We definitely want to jump over to the left. Jump over again. And we found ourselves a secret. What is over on the right side, however? Let us see. Is there anything over on the right side, I should say? Because obviously what we want is on the left, but it could be similar to that bunker in the cornfield where we just don't have anything over here. Yep, just a little thing, I guess, to make you question where it is you're actually meant to go if you don't try to go left first. So, anyways, let's head on to our fourth secret. Well, as it turns out here, the fourth secret was actually the first one that I found in this Let's Play. It is here once we drop the safe. It is down in that hole. and behind the grate. Let's go ahead and show that off for anyone who maybe didn't see it in the first episode, or anyone who could be wondering where this is at. If you are for some reason following my guide to get through this almost 8-year-old game, head over here and into this hole. And behind this grate is our secret. We've already deactivated this one, so it wasn't glowing, but yeah, that is there. Awesome. Moving on to our next and the 5th secret in the game. Well, what do you know? The 5th secret was also, I believe, the only other secret I even found. If we go here, and instead of going just straight across and up whenever we jump onto this pipe, and we instead go behind us and down this ladder, we go down this grate, and we find ourselves another secret. The easy way that I end up finding this was actually by just, falling down and dying, because that shows that this secret exists. Anyways, let's show off our 6th secret, another one I have not found, I believe. Well, as it turns out, one of the secrets was actually something that I just barely missed. If we go back here to where we charged through the door in our yellow submarine, it's actually, we could see the yellow cable, and I believe I brought up the yellow cable being there, but never found it. Well, as it turns out, there's a reason for that. If we head our way down, where we can actually see this yellow cable, and we move this brick that was covering it initially, well, this is where I went, to put it simply. We went down here, and I didn't realize that the cable pointed me down and to the left, because I believe I went somewhere entirely different somehow. Actually, no, I did come up here. Maybe, possibly. I don't remember. But, go over here, and we can see our secret just right there. It's crazy, man. So, we disembark, and what we do is we attach ourselves to one of these again. We get our brainless dude to be on top of our submarine. We hop our butts on down. We get back in our submarine. And we gotta charge our brain-dead dude into that mind control thingy. Like so. We gotta get ourselves back in here. Let's not descend. Come on, Gene. Use your brain here, buddy. And by doing this, we can make him control the other dude on this bridge, who will get us our secret. Now, obviously, I've realized with me doing these on the Switch, these are actually just achievements in the game as well. So, if you're playing this on anything that actually has achievements, like Xbox, on Steam, on PlayStation, please do yourself a favor and grab these yourself. They do have some pretty funny achievement names that I will actually put in the corner in the video for each one we find. But with that being said, let's move on to our next secret. Alright, for this secret, we're back here where we first encountered our weeping angel friend. So, we gotta quickly do our run away and look that we did before to manage to get through here. And we gotta make sure we get that door to crash again. I don't know exactly what we need to do after that, but I do remember there being a yellow cable in this area, I believe, so let's see what we gotta do. Make sure you are far enough away from us so then we can actually get through the door without issue. And close you off. Alright. Now, it should be somewhere up here through this breakable ceiling we got. Bust our way through here. Now let's find this secret. I have no idea where this is, so we're gonna take a look-see here. All I saw was it was here, and I knew that, oh boy, I have to deal with a weeping angel again. So that's always very, very fun. I am assuming it's back here because this is the sort of, out of the way route. Um, and I didn't ever go up here. So, what do we got? We got ourselves a ladder that we can jump on once we give ourselves a boost, I believe. Maybe. Oh, we can knock down the pipe here. Nice. Aha! That gives us a little thing that we can probably get ourselves onto with a little jump. Cool. And we can jump onto the ladder. And there it is. Oh my god, that's a cool location for one, too. Alright. Got ourselves our next secret. Wonderful. You can also see there was like a tree here that they've patched with tape that, I never thought I'd see someone using that kind of method in a video game, but what do you know? Anyways, with my little thing there aside, let's move on to our next secret, shall we? Alright. Welcome to secret number 8. So to actually do this, we had to come to this here portion of the game, and we had to progress a little bit in order to get to here, to unlocking these guys from their little prison area, if you will. So, if you want to know how to actually get here, if you, for some reason, forgot, please do feel free to check out how I did it on my Let's Play in the episode. I will put the episode on screen now. So we are going to quickly free these guys from their prison. I missed. Joy to me. Cool. Free them. And now we gotta bring them over this way towards where you actually climb up here from, and there is a board that they can help you to remove on the wall you climbed. And this apparently leads us to our secret. So this board right here, you can just quickly remove apparently everything here, and we can now just squeeze our little tiny kid body on through. See our patented yellow cable. Ooh, this is freaky. There are dogs down here? There's a dog? Huh? I didn't know this. The guy didn't tell me there'd be a dog. Okay, then. Let me figure out how to get past the doggo. Well, lo and behold, me being stupid once again, the answer's right in front of us. If we use this here torch, we can actually swing it towards the dogs to defend ourselves a bit. There's gonna be a few dogs that we gotta defend ourselves from. So we just gotta kind of swing it towards them, keep them away, keep them back, and progress our ways forward. Ah! No, it was right there. It was right there. Yeah, these dogs are quite fast, so it's gonna be a bit tricky. We gotta take our time a little bit, but it'll all be alright. Yeah, this game is absolutely insane with how much we can actually do that I didn't realize. hellhounds. Back, I say! Back! Back! Back, I say! They shouldn't attack me until... well, even after I grab that. Alright. There we go. Next secret down. A few more to go. Let's go ahead and grab secret number 9. Well, our next secret's not going to be a fun one. We have to go in here and deal with our weeping angel friend once again. So, apparently what we need to do here is lure her over to, well, from the left side here where we spawn in, we want to lure her over to the right so we can get her as far away from us as possible in order to actually make it to our secret room, which is over to the left. So, head over here, have her get as close to us as we feel comfortable with, which is going to be about here. Perfect! Oh, wow, that was actually really close, too. So, now we go over here, and it will be left and up. Beautiful. And here we have our secret. Wonderful. Let's move on to our next one. Well, this is another one that we pointed out and couldn't find, and, well, I found it. So, if we go here to where we actually get the ability to infinitely be able to breathe underwater, and we progress just a little bit forward, first of all, we can see that yellow cable going into that wall, and I was trying for a while in my brain to figure out how we actually progress through that, but it's as simple as just progressing forward into that long room that is very much so long vertically. And we need to go, and instead of going into the right with all of the turbines, we need to go down into the left. And there's going to be a window that we need to pry open and release the actual door to get to our secret. Honestly, I feel like this here was the real turning point for the game, where we realize, oh, we're not a normal human in this. We have not only the ability to breathe underwater, but I don't know, there's just so much to this character that it really feels like we can't explore, or that we don't have enough ways to explore. So this here is the room I was speaking of. If we, instead of going into that turbine door, and we go over here, you can see this little door. What we need to do is first interact with the middle thing here and remove it, or spin it, and then pull this little lever down to release the window and release the door. Once we are in here, it is just a straight shot, apparently, to our secret. Am I stuck? I am stuck. I got blinded by the light. There it is. There's our secret. That cable goes all the way through the wall and was pointing us to in here. Wonderfully done. Love it. Moving on. Our next secret is located here with our beautiful little puzzle that we definitely didn't die to a couple times, where we have to spin our little clock to cast the shadow that we are safe from the light. So basically, the way that we actually have to do this, instead of bringing it all the way over and climbing onto it, using it like a ladder, we need to bring it dead center of this area. So once we bring it dead center, we can actually go underneath the thing itself. So let's quickly go under it. Never mind. Yeah, this puzzle was tricky for me because of the way that, you know, light obviously goes underneath things like it does there. It's kind of tricky, at least for me. I guarantee if I was just, smart, I could do it, but is what it is. It was a very fun puzzle, so we just gotta do it one more time. Honestly, if we can... No, we can't play our cards right there. It's fine. Oh, boy. What we can do is finish spinning it now, I think. We just gotta get it right in the middle here, right above us. And then we got to make a little run back and swim underneath the area itself here. Because down in here, we can see that there's actually two sides to this thing that we're spinning, and if we didn't spin it straight to the middle, this thing wouldn't be under the water accessible to us, which holds our secret. Nicely done, game. Nicely done. Let's move on to our 12th secret. Well, what do you know? We are back here. We've actually found this secret on recording. I just pretty much forgot about it. We are back here where we have to do the physics-based puzzle with this here box. And instead of doing it the normal way of bringing it to the left once we get it up here, we're going to be bringing it over to the right. I think we actually needed to push it a bit further, but we'll see. Yeah. We needed to have it on the ramp so it could go at an angle. It's just me being a little dumb. It's fine. It's normal for me, honestly. Pretty par for the course. Head back up the ladder, have this box come back up here. This was one of my favorite puzzles in the game, although this was the one that I would not have figured out without the guide. So, doing it again, it really just solidifies to me how cool this puzzle would have been to actually figure out on my own. So, we'll let it go up. Close the door. And we will head back on up. And instead of bringing it to the left, where the other physics thing is that we needed to be interacting with is, we will just be bringing it over to the far right and using it to activate an elevator. So let us show that once again. Like I said, though, the creativity in this, I gotta applaud Playdead in every sense of the word. This game was just a masterpiece, and the creativity that they had with both their story, their game, their puzzles, everything, it's just phenomenal. So again, big shout out to Playdead for making such a good game. It is... Honestly, if I had to revise my current top 10 list, I'd probably put it in the top 5 somewhere. It is just that good. So, let us activate this here elevator. And then activate it once again to... Well, I actually don't need to activate it, just stand on it. Just get ourselves up here. Actually, no, we do need to. Activate it, push the button, do a little jumpy. I didn't realize that I couldn't just stand on it. I probably thought I could whenever I did the puzzle itself, but could not. Oh, it's because I could do it to go back down. That's why. But we can see our yellow cable that indicates to us that this here is a secret. Already got it in the past, but we will put it here regardless. Let's move on to apparently our last secret, the one we missed at the very end. So, our final secret is here at the elevator puzzle when we get our dudes here. So, in order to actually do this puzzle, we need to split off our guys into two separate groups to get onto the elevator. So, the way we need to do that is by, first of all, not doing that. We need to do the opposite of that. I kind of forgot how this puzzle works, even though I just did it, like, less than an hour ago. But now we will do that again. So, we need to jump across, or not. Editor Jeany, cut this part out, no. So, I believe I'm actually just doing this wrong. What's over here? What's over here? I gotta remember where I'm at. Gotta get my bearings. You know how it is. Okay, yeah, so... Oh. Duh. I'm so stupid. So, we gotta get our patented boost. They will fall to chase after me. And what I didn't see is there is a little yellow wire hanging from the ceiling there. That is half of this puzzle. So, we got to jump down to our boys. Have them give us yet another boost. But, you know, in the right direction, Jean. Jean, the right direction, Jean. There we go. So, go over here to activate our elevator with our dudes. And what we need to do is we need to actually section them out in this elevator. We need to have half up here and half with us. It doesn't have to be exactly half according to what I'm seeing. It just needs to be at least 3 on both sides. So let us section out our dudes until we can get about 3 in the elevator with us. Beautiful. So we need to have them go up, and our other group here needs to actually be on the elevator at the highest point. So now we can have our dudes here give us that boost we need up to the wire. So we can now climb up. And over here, with the rest of our dudes, they can boost us up to the final secret. Yippee! Awesome. Well, that being the final secret, let's see what this has to offer us for the endgame. Well, as it turns out, the last one was in our faces the whole time. There is one more to grab. As long as you've gotten every single prerequisite orb gotten, this will unlock for you. Instead of going down that hatch, as you can see, all of these yellow wires head up. You need to collect every single one of these orbs first in order to get here. Or at least actually do the thing here. In this room, we can see, well, all of those orbs that we've been getting have powered this one singular thing. Would you just look at it? You can't quite see it, but apparently there is supposed to be an item in here that you can grab. Yep, and pull. And once those lights dim, that's it. That is the secret. However, there's one more thing to this secret that I did bring up. I did bring up that there was an alternate ending to this game. And well, we can go get it. And it actually goes all the way back to where we found that one secret in the cornfield. Back in that vault, we noticed there was a lever that we couldn't do anything with. And, well, we can finally do something with it. We have to go and get every single secret in the game in order to get this. It is a crazy, crazy thing to have this sort of a callback. And, well, there is a massive lore implication with this that, well, we'll get into once we see it. We drop down, and apparently there is some sort of secret code that we need to do. So, in order to actually unlock this door, there is a sequence that you need to do on this here lever. So, follow with me. It is up, 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 right, left, 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 up, right, left, right, right, right. And there it is. Now, I don't fully know what that sequence is meant to be, or if it's just some Easter egg thing that I don't fully understand. Editor Jeany can put up what it's apparently meant to be on the screen if he wishes to, if he understands it later. But with that opened, and we need to have that orb shut off in the end game in order to actually do this. By getting through this tunnel, slowly but surely. We can hear our breathing in the game sort of picking up. We see a mind control and a bunch of screens and everything like that. But when we come over here, we can lift this up and disconnect our power. And when I say our power, I do mean our power. Our boy becomes lifeless. And it is shown that the whole time, he wasn't the only one who was immune from being controlled. He was being controlled. We just disconnected ourselves. It is an insane thing when you really look at it and realize what you just did. You basically just pulled out your keyboard and mouse from your PC. And that's it. That was the secret ending of Inside this entire time that we could have done from the very beginning, but I don't know if I quite like it better than the weird mass of humans ending where we become a hive mind. It really puts into another question of, is it technically like two different hive minds? Are we considered a hive mind in ourselves because we are controlling this thing? It's such a weird thing to think about. Are we actually just that giant UFO thing or the giant secret at the very end of the game? It's really a thing to ponder, and maybe I'll eventually figure it out. But anyways, my name's been Jeany Brovo, and thank you so very much for joining me on the adventure of Playdead's Inside. See you all in the next Let's Play. Bye-bye!